This is Radio Taiwan International.
Welcome to the news on Radio Taiwan International. I'm Phil, coming to you from Taipei, Taiwan. We begin with a look at the day's top stories. Thursday, March 5th. Taiwan Foreign Minister Lin Jialong says Taiwan should be included in the first island chain security framework. President Lai Ching-te meets with former Japanese House of Councillors President Akiko Santo, and Taipei Mayor Jiang Wan'an approves Deputy Mayor Li Shichuan resignation. But first, today's top story. Taiwan Foreign Minister Lin Jialong told the Japan Times that integrating Taiwan into the existing regional security framework is essential to building a stronger US-led defense system to deter Chinese aggression. The interview, published on Wednesday, stressed that Taiwan's inclusion is key to maintaining stability across the Indo-Pacific region. Lin said the most crucial step in countering Beijing's expanding influence in the Pacific is to more fully incorporate Taiwan within the Indo-Pacific security architecture, particularly through cooperation with nations along the so-called First Island Chain. While Washington has maintained bilateral security treaties in the region, China's rapid rise and intensifying territorial disputes have spurred new minilateral groups, such as US-led coalitions of smaller states, to address shared security concerns. Currently, Taiwan is the missing link in the First Island Chain, Lin said, calling on Japan, the Philippines, and other partners to strengthen cooperation in intelligence sharing, joint exercises, defense industry ties, and responses to hybrid threats, including gray zone activities from China. He also emphasized the importance of contingency planning in case of a Chinese blockade or invasion. Lin stressed that regional coordination should focus on burden sharing rather than forming a formal alliance. Without Taiwan, he said, any security network in the region would face a significant gap. President Lai Ching-te met with former Japanese House of Councillors President Akiko Santo at the presidential office this Wednesday. Santo is leading a delegation of approximately 40 women who she says are dedicated to promoting traditional Japanese culture and gaining a deeper understanding of Taiwanese history and culture through on-site exchanges. President Lai noted this marks Santo's second visit to Taiwan since leading a Japan-Taiwan Cooperation Forum delegation to participate in the National Day celebrations in 2024. He expressed gratitude for Santo for her long-term efforts in promoting Taiwan-Japan relations and parliamentary exchanges, including passing resolutions that further bilateral exchanges. Santo said dramatic changes in Japanese and world politics have made Japanese society more focused on the country's future direction, and that they hope to deepen cooperation with countries that also uphold the values of freedom and democracy. She emphasized that she will continue to promote Taiwan-Japan exchanges even after stepping down from her parliamentary role. Lai said Taiwan and Japan have faced similar regional security challenges over the past few years, including the expansion of authoritarian forces, gray zone intrusion, and cognitive warfare. He thanked Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi for consistently promoting peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait since taking office. Taipei Mayor Jiang Wan'an approved Deputy Mayor Li Shichuan's resignation scheduled for next Tuesday, one day before the KMT is scheduled to announce its mayoral nominees for New Taipei. Li is widely seen as a potential candidate in the next New Taipei City mayoral race. He previously stated that he would resign from his position as deputy mayor to run in New Taipei, where he is a registered resident, to prepare for the next stage of his political career. Li previously served as Cabinet Secretary General in 2014 and was appointed Kaohsiung Deputy Mayor in 2015. He said he worked a lot in urban development and governance while serving as deputy mayor for 3 special municipalities, but hasn't had the chance to run a city directly as mayor. New Taipei Mayor Hou Youyi said he will fully support Li, who is considered the KMT's preferred candidate. KMT Organizational Development Committee head Li Zhehua said late last month that the KMT and TPP would set up a task force to discuss coordination mechanisms and field joint opposition candidates. Both the TPP and DPP have already announced the nominees for the New Taipei mayoral race. TPP nominated the chairman, Huang Guochang, and DPP chose legislator Su Qiaohui as their candidate in the race. Li said that if he were to secure the KMT's endorsement, he would want to work with TPP chairman Huang. Huang previously stated that he does not intend to serve as deputy mayor alongside Li. This Thursday, Taipei Mayor Jiang said cooperation between Taipei and New Taipei City would be the best departing gift for Li. The International AI Conference Machine Learning Prague will feature a dedicated Taiwan pavilion when it returns this May, as the investment promotion agency Czech Invest looks to deepen cooperation between Czech and Taiwanese industries in artificial intelligence. The agency said AI is a key focus for both Taiwan and Czechia and hopes to attract more Taiwanese companies to participate. At a briefing promoting the conference, Czech Invest representative in Taiwan Matouš Kostlivý said the creation of the Taiwan Pavilion aims to raise visibility for Taiwan's industry, encourage participation, and foster potential partnerships between businesses and researchers from both sides.
Artificial intelligence is a huge topic in Taiwan as well as in the Czech Republic, and this Machine Learning Prague conference is there for over 11 years. And this year we plan to have a Taiwan zone there dedicated for Taiwanese companies. In here we would like to promote this event to the companies, invite them to the Machine Learning Prague. This for us as Czech investors as well an opportunity to create some space for some potential partnerships to happen between companies and researchers from Czech Republic and from Taiwan.
Kostlivý noted that the Czech Republic's central location in Europe, bordering Germany, Poland, and Austria, offers a favorable business and tax environment. Major Taiwanese firms such as Foxconn, Wistron, and Inventec have operated in the Czech Republic for years, forming strong and lasting industrial partnerships. As TSMC establishes a plant in Germany, rising supply chain demands makes Czechia a strategic hub, he said. More direct flights between Taipei and Prague, currently offered by China Airlines and soon Starlux Airlines, are also expected to enhance business connectivity and strengthen industrial cooperation. British Office Taipei representative Ruth Bradley Jones marked her one-year posting in Taiwan with a tea party on Wednesday, expressing delight at the Chimay Museum's collaboration with the British Museum. She hopes UK-Taiwan ties will deepen, not only culturally but also in facing shared challenges, supply chains, and research development partnerships. The British office in Taiwan hosted a Southern Taiwan Gratitude Tea Party at the Chimay Museum, inviting partners to view the special exhibit King of Egypt, Pharaoh. Attendees included American Institute in Taiwan Director Raymond Green, the Institute's Kaohsiung branch Chief Neil Gibson, Japan-Taiwan Exchange Association Kaohsiung Office Chief Mr. Masafumi Oku, and Southern County and city officials. Bradley Jones, appointed in February 2025, opened her remarks in Taiwanese, noting her 2020 visit to Tainan to understand the real Taiwan beyond Taipei, including its former capital. Unlike traditional road trips, renting a bicycle and blasting music, Taiwan's clean high-speed rail, shared bikes, and punctual buses delivered a shock education, she said. She recounted playing pinball on Lukang Old Street, drinking roasted wheat flour tea, trying peanut roll ice cream for the first time, falling for Tainan and Danzai noodles, and strolling through Daijiang National Park and Amping Fort, citing the proverb, Fucheng, Tainan comes first, Lukang second, Monga, known as Wanhua, third. She said it captures Tainan's power and prosperity, sensing deep history in the ancient city. Joking, Bradley Jones added, of course Egyptian pharaohs may have different views on ancient, but let's ignore them for now. The exhibit's 100,000 early bird tickets sold out in an hour, reflecting Taiwanese people's understated yet profound cultural appreciation. She expects ongoing museum-UK cultural ties. Beyond culture, Bradley Jones stressed the UK's seriousness about Taiwan's cooperation on security challenges, supply chain protection, and R&D to keep its strengths robust. Unity makes us stronger, she said. Tainan Mayor Huang Weizhe playfully echoed by adding, don't forget Yuejin comes fourth, noting this year's Lantern Festival along the Yuejin Harbor. Huang and Chimay Museum Director Xu Jiazhang both affirmed close Tainan-UK exchanges, hoping for future exhibits to position Tainan as an international culture hub. The museum's first partnership with the British Museum features Taiwan's largest pharaohs exhibit ever, with 280 artifacts such as jewelry, grave goods, stone carvings, coffins, and letters, exploring the Ramses II and Tutankhamun eras. It runs through January 10th, 2027. Thanks for joining me for the news. I'm Phil. Stay tuned for another 50 minutes of English language features brought to you by Radio Taiwan International.